I legit got, I don't know if this is pattern or not, but I legit got downgraded to a lower level because, like, the lag. I'm trying to get a whole bunch of goals just so, like, I can buy better players. I'm an all-star now. Okay, I'll play a game. Sorry. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Dying from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see. Bro, that guy was talking.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about
the way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And off we go from Cleveland. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Hoping for there as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Check 26, check 26.
On second down now, Dickerson. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. And this time they'll throw it with Vick. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I'm the Brown team.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Nope, it's a flag. That's a loss of flag.
That's going to set them back 5 yards. On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
He's checking, he's checking.
A first carry now. This is Johnson. Deacon Jones, the Hall of Famer, there on the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Switch. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
There, no backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
On 1st down, Dickerson. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They run the counter. Dickerson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
First down, Ravens.
They'll run on 1st down. Dickerson. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. Let's get it. 13-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch that in. Watch that in. That is right. Edwards got 4. 4 down. Here we go. Watch it.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That's it. Big hit.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Why does it look so red, so white?
The Browns drive about to get started. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you? A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And Vick's throw there incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to it?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
What's going on? But no check.
Tight into the right, boy. Tight into the right. Move. 4 down. Check. 4 down.
Hello?
Hey. Is it online?
No.
I was just like talking about it a couple minutes ago.
Vick operating on first down.
How is in the match?
Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They have a really fan game.
Watch the screen. Hey. All right, flat.
from the gun, Vick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor.
And plays like that really hurt play
Every
calling.
time.
They had a really nice
Every
gain on the
time.
previous play, but
Really
gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Hey, watch 28.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. 3rd and long for Vick. He's letting it fly for Cooks. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Brandon Cooks, 46 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Bro, I'm getting no connection for my game. Can you take the Furbo off the internet
The Raven
box?
offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 18. It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to 2nd and 10.
God. Can you take the Furbo off the internet box? I'm not getting any connection for my game. Yes, it will. Because it's never done that. It's never been this bad.
On 2nd down, Dickerson. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, When you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. They just get the play off. Now Vick. He gets it to Brown. Complete. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 79 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Lambeau on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, why?
And an alley to...
Oh, okay. What the hell? Oh my god. I was about to get a